You've just come home from work and you're tired from your 8 or your 10-hour shift or whatever you just came home from. So with whatever time you have left until bed, you tell yourself you're going to use this time to relax and turn off. You fall into your bed to rest for a moment, and before you know it, you're scrolling TikTok, doom scrolling. You keep on scrolling, yet you have no idea what you're actually scrolling for. Except you do. Temptation. Every guy's biggest enemy. You grab the tissue and the lotion, and before you know it, you know what happens next. I'm not trying to get shadow banned already. Then after that, you try going to sleep, but what ends up happening? You just can't go to sleep. So then here's what most people do. They decide they're going to do something that's going to make it even harder for them to go to sleep in the end. And they don't even know it. They'll either keep on scrolling TikTok, they'll get on their PC and start playing games to calm their mind. Imagine there was like a diagram or like a chart of your brain activity whilst you're playing games or you're scrolling TikTok. Do you think that it would be a still line? No, it's going to be going like this, which is the opposite of what you want to do before going to sleep. Before falling asleep, you need to try and calm down as much as you possibly can. And then after doing all that, you wake up tired or in a bad mood and you wonder why. Now you're probably thinking, here goes another YouTuber giving you the 1 hour long nighttime routine that needs to be completed every single day. And to an extent, I kind of am, except it's not as complicated as you would think it is. And before I let you know this routine, I just want to tell you, you're not going to complete it every single day. It takes time to build a habit. It takes time to break a habit, and it takes time to break a habit, and it also takes time to break a habit, and it also takes time to build a habit. So don't beat yourself up if you can't do this for 7 days straight as soon as you start. You will fail. I'm telling you this now, you're going to fail it. And I'll be open and honest with you right now. Although I'm here, giving you my nighttime routine, sometimes I'll come home from work and the first thing I do is just fall into bed, go to sleep straight away because I'm too tired. I don't complete the whole nighttime routine. But I still try to do it every single day. Okay, so let me take you through my nighttime routine. Let's scrap all that you're doing right now because we both know that is not helpful for you at all. Let's just start fresh. And hopefully from whatever time you're watching this video, the next time it's time for you to go to sleep, you can carry out a few steps of this nighttime routine. So here's what I do as soon as I come home from work. The first thing that you want to do is immediately make sure that your room is clean. A clean room gives you a clear mind. And if anything, this is kind of step 0 because you're meant to make sure your room is clean before you even leave the house. So as for me, most of the time when I come home, my room is already clean. So after making sure that my room is clean, the next thing that I do is I eat. For a lot of people, like when you're at school, when you're at work, you don't really want to be eating the food that they're giving you because it's not healthy for you at all. So a lot of the time what I do is I wait until I'm home and I cook up my own meal. I come in my room, I drop my bag and I immediately turn back around and go to the kitchen straight away to start cooking up my meal. Because what I've realized is sometimes when I come home from work, if I sit down for more than 3 minutes long, I'll end up just not making the meal. I'll get too tired, I'll get lazy, and then this leads to me not hitting my protein goal, which is not ideal for anyone, of course. You go to sleep hungry as well. Personally, when I eat a nice, big, high protein, nutrient dense meal before I go to sleep, my sleep will always feel better and I wake up feeling energized. I like to put on a little YouTube video whilst I eat as well. Today I've got like 3 salmon fillets, some cheese, some sweet potato, and a couple bits of veg like avocado and tomatoes on the side. If you're interested in my meal, I've got like a little Greek yogurt and fruit bowl on the side. However, this step is optional because a lot of people won't want to eat so close before going to sleep, but I personally enjoy it. Now step 2 is doing some deep work. After I've eaten, I do 1 hour of deep work. Now this is going to be different for everyone. You could be a student and you've got some homework that needs to be completed or an assignment that needs to be completed and handed in within a certain time frame. Maybe you're self-employed and you have another task that you need to do. You have a side hustle that you're working on. There's so many things you could do. Deep work is when you just focus on one thing and you do as much as you can in that 1 hour time frame. Personally, for me, my 1 hour of deep work, I do any kind of scripting, edit something. I could be recording a video. I'm in my 1 hour of deep work as we speak right now. You get what I mean. But I can tell you now, and trust me on this, 1 hour of deep work is going to be so much more beneficial than you than an hour of TikTok doom scrolling, an hour of games, an hour of watching a TV show. Your sleep will thank you. Okay, now the last 4 steps are pretty simple. They don't take too long. They shouldn't take more than around half an hour to complete all these steps and you should be asleep by the end of the half an hour. Step 3 is to clean yourself up. Shower, skincare, grooming, any kind of thing like that. So I'll just take a quick shower and I do a very quick skincare routine. It feels like a nice reset before bed to just clean yourself up. You're clean to go to bed and then you're also clean to leave the house when you shower in the morning as well. When you wake up, you have a clean face as well. It just makes the start of the day so much better. You know when you wake up and you've got like eye bogey in your eyes, it doesn't feel good, does it? And like I said, I do a very quick skincare routine before bed, nothing crazy. I'm trying to just grow the patches in my beard right now. If you're trying to grow a beard as well, let me put you on right now. Get yourself a couple bottles of minoxidil, apply it in the morning, apply it in the night. Give it a few months and you'll see your beard start growing as well. Step 4 is to stretch for literally about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not gonna be one of these people that tell you need to do a 1 hour long stretching routine before bed. Stretch every single muscle in your body. You don't have to do that. Literally 5-10 minutes. Literally choose 3 to 4 stretches and just hold each stretch for about 20 seconds long. It will calm your mind down and it will start to loosen up the body, preparing it for sleep. A very simple step. Step 5 is to plan your day out for tomorrow. This is one of the most important steps out of all of them, because if you don't have your day planned out from the time that you wake up, if you haven't assigned yourself a task that needs to be completed from the moment that you open your eyes, guess what you're going to do? You're gonna wake up, you start planning your day in your head whilst you're still in bed, and then you pick your phone up straight away whilst you're still in bed and you start scrolling TikTok in an attempt to escape the fact that you need to plan your day out. Which is why you just avoid all that by just doing it the night before. As soon as I wake up, I've already assigned myself tasks. My past self from yesterday has already assigned my future self some tasks to be completed. And I need to make sure that I get these tasks completed whether I want to do it or not. It's not based on emotion if I want to get these done, it's based on discipline. My yesterday self has planned the day out for me today so that I can become more productive. If you understand what I mean, let me not make it too complicated. And to be honest, this can be done on anything. It can be done on your phone, it can be done on your calendar. But personally, I would recommend that you get yourself a whiteboard and you place it somewhere that you can see near your bed. As soon as you wake up, the first thing that you're gonna see is the tasks that need to get completed in big, broad writing as well. You won't have an excuse to not complete the task. You know what you need to do and you can get it done straight away. Okay guys, we finally made it to the last step. If you're watching this late at night, you can go to sleep after this video, don't worry. If you like this video this far, make sure you comment down below what your nighttime routine looks like. Also drop a like and a subscribe, just like why not? I'm literally dropping you guys free game every single week. Fitness, health, self-improvement, all of that. Just hit that subscribe button. All right, let's get on with it. Why have you still not hit the subscribe button? What's going on? Anyways, the last step, step number 6, is reading. One of the most beneficial things that you can do for yourself is reading. And I'm not gonna tell you need to read a whole book before you go to sleep. 10 pages is all you need to read, a minimum of 10 pages. And if anything, you're gonna start getting sleepy by page 9. When you're reading the book, what you wanna try and do is make sure that the book that you're reading is not a fictional book or something that's gonna get you thinking so much, because that just defeats the purpose of trying to calm down before bed. Before I start reading, I just turn my TV on and I put on a nice little chill instrumental with no lyrics. It just puts me in a good mood before going to sleep. This just helps me calm down a little bit more and it leaves me going to bed in kind of a good mood. Right now I am rereading The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. If you haven't read this book, make sure you get yourself one. There's so much game in this book that you're missing out on. You only need to read about 10 pages. By page 9, I'm already falling asleep and the book is starting to fall out of my hands. So at that point, I know it's time for bed. I put the book away, turn the lights off, turn the TV off, and I go to sleep. And I will fall asleep within about 3 minutes after that. And after doing all that, I go to sleep with a full belly, with work completed, with a clean body and face. I go to sleep not feeling tight because of the stretching. I'm not overthinking anything about tomorrow because it's all already been planned out for me. I'm too sleepy to have any negative thoughts on my mind after reading a book. Within 3 to 5 minutes, I'm out. Sleep is one of the biggest aspects of human health, and if you're not taking it seriously, you could be missing out on a lot. It affects your day-to-day life and your productivity. It affects your long-term health and how much muscle you're able to build, how much you're able to recover your body. Without further ado, I haven't thought of a title for this video yet, but those are my 6 steps to having a more productive nighttime routine, becoming a more productive person, going to sleep unstressed, waking up unstressed, and having a productive day also. If you guys have any questions or video requests, you can comment down below and I'll have a look at them. Apart from that, if you enjoyed the video, again, just subscribe, just hit the button, please. I'll see you guys next time. No, I gotta redo that there, sorry. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully next week. I don't know, next week?